I was thinking on some of those letters about how, well, especially when Suzanne wrote that about how being silent sometimes is the most compassionate thing. I was thinking about how, rescuing people is often the least compassionate thing to do. I mean, every situation's different. And there's times you really are meant to rescue somebody and you really are meant to intervene. This isn't passivity. But there's times that there's a situation in front of you, somebody in your life, somebody you love, a child, a partner, a family member. And if you get in there and you intervene too much, you literally block karmically what needs to happen. And I went through that recently with somebody that I love a great deal. And it was so agonizing to watch him suffer. It was so agonizing. I just have a really compassionate heart. And it was so agonizing. And I literally heard Kali inside say to me, get the hell out of the way. Get the hell out of the way so I can do my work with him. Like, your compassion is literally in the way. So what the hell are you doing? And I don't know who else on here needs that little tidbit, but this is the truth. The more you're connecting on the inside, the more you know when to give, and when your giving is literally holding somebody captive in a karma that they need, like they need to hit bottom, or they need to get to that place that something's going to implode. It's like the popping of a pimple, and you can't be in there saving it or rescuing it or saying, I can't bear to see that person suffer, so I'll just keep getting in the way. I mean, she really chided me. It was like, get the hell out of the way. So, and just to say this before we stop, Sherry's asking, so how do you know when to politely refuse someone else's support? You know when to receive it. I mean, I would say, look, when support doesn't come with cords, when support doesn't come with ropes and it's sincerely given, then it can be beautiful. God might be using that person to help you. I'm not one of those people, like, God, sometimes you see these new age people, they'll be like, oh yeah, that person got hit by a bus and I figured, well, it's just their karma, I'm not supposed to help. I'm like, no, this isn't what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about when you're giving something, you know what I'm talking about. You know that you are literally getting in the way of somebody encountering their own strength. And this is so true with kids. Like, a lot of times they need the room to make their own mistakes and not just be overprotected and over sheltered. I mean, this is true about so many topics. But anyway, look, I just heard it this week. So yeah, we're not having this is definitely, I'm not presenting myself like, oh, here I am, the perfected product here. Like, you keep learning. But that's what I have.